Hello, good afternoon, beautifuls. It is Sunday, August 9th, 2020. It's like 2 in the afternoon. I've been working very hard this morning. I've got that full moon energy share coming out. That will be published later on. I've been working on that and learning a new editing program. So while this just gets uploaded right from the tablet, thank you for your patience as I'm learning these new things and getting them done. All right. So today is Sunday. What a nice relaxing day it's been so far. I have many things to be grateful for. And I'm very, very excited to share my gratitude moments with you today because it is leading into something really awesome and exciting that we are starting tomorrow. Oh, yes, we are. Okay, so first off, we're going to find a moment of gratitude. We're going to find a moment of being proud of yourself. And we're going to find a moment of beauty. Okay, so my moment of gratitude today is books that have changed my life. My moment of being proud of myself is for adjustment. Well, I'll explain it in a minute. And my moment of beauty is the garden. Again, I have made a decision about a new plot that's going in there for some lovely greenery and some poppies and some daylilies. So those are my moments today. Very nice and relaxed. And, you know, that's just how it is. So a little bit, somebody's knocking at my door. I thought it was my cat, but it's not my cat. Okay, so let's just focus on this daily gratitude practice. All right, so I'm going to be sharing with you things that have worked for me coming out of a very deep depression and how I make the choice every day to find that moment to be grateful for, to find that moment of beauty that actually makes me smile, to find a moment to be proud of, and how I incorporate these different techniques. Because it's not just one specific thing day in and day out. There's many different techniques that have come into helping me get to where I am today and being able to share it with you with an open heart. So today I'm grateful for books that have changed my life. Today I am talking about the 4 Agreements. This is one of the most given away books that I have ever owned. I think I've owned more than 20 copies of this book. It is a life changer. And when I was dealing with so much grief after my mom dying in a motorcycle accident, suddenly on a Father's Day, and I'm looking for reasons to be grateful, and I'm looking for reasons to find a way out of depression because that's what she would have wanted. It was very hard. We were very close. And so somebody had recommended to me the 4 Agreements. And it's a very, very easy read. Like seriously, there we go. Very easy read. And it's based on 4 basic principles. The author of this is Don Miguel Ruiz. And I quote him very often. And when I was learning how to just open up in those days of depression and very dark grief moments, it was these 4 agreements, reading this book really that had helped me gather a foundation. And that's why I say foundations are so important. So let me just explain what the reasons are, or the 4 agreements are here. Agreement 1 is be impeccable with your word. And he says right here in the foreword, it says, speak with integrity, say only what you mean, and avoid using the word to speak ill against yourself or to gossip about others. Use the power of your word in the direction of truth and love. So that's the same in witchcraft as spelling. It's the same as gossiping, causing ill, speaking ill. And that was a tough one for me. I was in a very hectic work situation at that point, and I had to get off the gossip train. Because it was easy to be vile when I was feeling vile, but that's not really who I am, and it's not who I was. So speak with integrity, be impeccable with your word. And you know, it's funny because I would go through these and I would forget one of them, and it's usually the one that I need to work on because, you know, I can be sharp, I can be cruel with my words sometimes. So the 2nd agreement, is don't take anything personally. And the easy read, and I've read this several times and taken more and more and more from it, which I think is how this book is supposed to be, how it was intended. So nothing others do is because of you. What others say and do is a projection of their own reality, their own dream. When you are immune to the opinions and actions of others, you won't be the victim of needless suffering. And that is a really big thing. It's very hard to do, not care about what people, like, there's a book out, The Art of Not Giving an F. But it's hard to not let the opinions of others get into your brain. But at the end of the day, it's you that needs to rely on you. And, you know, you got to be a cheerleader for yourself. So don't take anything personally. All right, agreement number 3 is don't make assumptions. And they say on here, find the courage to ask questions and to express what you really want. Communicate with others as clearly as you can to avoid misunderstandings, sadness, and drama. Just with this one agreement, you can completely transform your life. And it's very true. People around you don't know what you're thinking. They're not mind readers. You are not a mind reader. I'm not a mind reader. And so when we use communication, when we use our words, when we express how we feel, when we express how we want, or what we want, it makes a huge difference. So don't make assumptions. Don't assume that you know what the other person knows you want. You know, and I find especially in close relationships that can be very much taken advantage of. Like, you should just assume my favorite color. You should know that. I assume that you know that. That's not fair, right? So being able to tell somebody, hey, this is how I feel, or this is what I think, or this is, this is my favorite dinner, actually, not what you think it is. So don't make assumptions is very important. It's just like walking into a place and you're making the assumption that people are all talking about you. It's a bad assumption to make. All right, number 4, always do your best. Your best is going to change from moment to moment, and it will be different when you are healthy as opposed to sick. Under any circumstance, simply do your best, and you will avoid self-judgment, self-abuse, and regret. So those are the 4 agreements. And when I was learning how to deal with life through tremendous grief and depression, this 4 agreements helped me get my brain into build a strong foundation. So I actually have these 4 agreements cards, like daily affirmation cards, and I think I'm going to bring them into the daily gratitude practice here today. This starting tomorrow, I mean. That's why I'm talking about this book today. It has been a game changer for me. Reading this book, it changed my life. There's a couple of them that I can honestly say have been life changers for me that I have given away several times to people who I have really appreciated it, actually. So this is just one of those books. The lady at the bookstore where I was buying them back home kind of giggled. She's like, you have 8 of these copies? I'm like, no, I don't. I've given them all away. So it's a wonderful read. I like seriously $14 at that time for this book. It can be ordered off Amazon, I'm sure. But I absolutely highly recommend it. So that's one of the things that, like, this is something that I'm so grateful for because it did help me change my life. And so when I said earlier, I'm proud of myself for adjustment, I never did want to lose my vlog. That is the very main reason I have this channel, is because of the morning vlog. And being a vlogger previously, what I do in the morning is not so much vlogging anymore. I'm talking about feelings. I'm talking about mental health tips. I'm talking about ways that we can practice gratitude. I'm leading by example with gratitude practicing. So proud of myself for shifting out of the vlog mentality. While I'm not losing my daily gratitude, I'm not losing my daily moment here with you guys, it is shifting from that vlog into a daily practice. So I'm really grateful for this shift, this adjustment, where I don't have to give it up. I'm just adjusting the name for it. And I'll be honest with you, I can be quite controlling. So having this flow coming through and allowing it to happen, I'm really grateful for my daily gratitude practice and being able to share it with you guys. That is like the number one thing why I do this every single day, so that we can make that choice. All right, and as for the front of the garden, well, you guys, I love touring the garden with you, so we will take breaks, and as things happen in the garden and excitement happens, I will share it with you, because that is my moment of happiness. I love how we garden together out there. That is very important for me. So I hope this has been very informative for you. We are going to start the 4 agreement random cards tomorrow, and how we can incorporate these into our lives, building a great foundation. And when we choose gratitude, we raise our vibration. When we choose to put our foot in front of the next and just keep going, that is what it is all about. So I am doing this so that I could be a better human. And it's just, I thank you guys so much for being here and celebrating the beauty and sharing in the gratitude moments. And you guys, what's your gratitude? Are you looking forward to doing this with me? Because I think there may be 52 cards. There may be a card for each week of the year. Ooh, something to think about. All right, you guys, I love you. I love you so very much, and I hope your day is great, and I thank you for hanging out here with me, celebrating the beauty, 365 days of gratitude, right? Okay, you guys, I will see you again tomorrow in our daily gratitude practice. Well, stay safe, keep well. I love you. I love myself. Thank you, universe. See you tomorrow.